Here we go. 1, 2, 3. Hey. Everybody clap. Come on. I want to go back to that form. 1, 2, 3. Welcome. We are back again for Musicians Matters on that of Turning Point TV. Welcome back to our channel. We're excited for the podcast we're getting ready to have with some world-renowned musicians regarding the power of perseverance. And so we just want to have a quick, critical conversation with musicians all around the globe. This is the place, Musicians Matters, where musicians are heard. And so we're excited to do this podcast. And I'm going to bring a couple of my compadres right on in and let them say their piece. So here we go. What's going on, everybody? Oh, you still? Yep.
You said that too, didn't you?
I try to give fair warning. Listen,
I'm so used to Zoom. But
I understand. I know it's a lot of different things we own all the time. So you know what I mean. So it's all good.
Yeah.
Well, how you doing, Daryl?
I'm doing fine. How you doing?
Good. I'm doing great, man. I'm glad to see everybody is still here and apparently in their right mind. We're not really sure about Soul Tone too much, but everybody else we pretty much know that they're doing good. So
I'm not about me. I'm in my left mind. But right mind.
How you doing, Aunt? Doing great. That's good. Yeah, we bringing everybody on in. They're joining the party. So we just grateful that everybody is tuning in. And Uncle Daryl, please tell everybody how you have been persevering during this time. I know you was kind of sharing with us backstage before we started. So I mean, we're just gonna give you the floor now.
All right. Well, during this COVID time, it's been a very interesting time because I'm so used to being on the road, and I can't even remember the last time that I've been home during the summer.
Right, right.
Which is crazy. And so at this point, I think, it's like I've had a straight jacket on. And I finally got it loose, and I could relax. But I'm going to tell you the biggest thing that I've done during this time was fellowship with my church in
Yeah.
Los Angeles,
Mm-hmm.
Grace Chapel in Inglewood, every Sunday and every Wednesday, getting that word in. But not even the word getting in, but the fellowship and being able to release and express my inner most being to people who actually are likewise going through the same thing I am, even though
Right, 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 right.
musicians. You know,
Right.
this time is rough for a lot of people.
Yep.
But being able to lean on God and God's grace, and knowing that other people are there not only to support you, but that can relate with what you're going on in a biblical sense,
Yeah.
has been probably, and not even probably, has been the best thing for me during these times.
Yep.
Second best thing is being able to do a couple of V drum sessions,
Yep.
being able to get more knowledge in working digital audio workstation. I just started working with Logic Audio. I used to work with Digital Performer, and since it was so cheap, I bought it probably a couple of years ago and put it in my laptop. But I'm actually, for the first time, actually opening it up and getting reacquainted with all the language and stuff. And it's actually been cool, exciting. And so now I am not only doing work for just a couple other people, but I'm actually getting back into doing some stuff for myself. Some remakes. I might even do some remakes of some stuff I wrote some years ago. But appreciating everybody who is willing to work with me. I have some friends in the industry, and we're all doing the same thing. We're sitting at home.
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
so they're asking me to do things, and they go, "Well, if you need me to do anything, just call me,
Right.
do it." And I'm talking about, cat players,
Yep.
players. And so this is a blessed time, really, to make music
Right.
and offer each other your services to
Mm-hmm.
make music, stay at home, social distance, and get it together and get some knowledge in.
Yep. Yep.
And that's how I've been persevering through this time.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, and now I got to get rid of my pandemic pounds. And hopefully by the beginning of the year I'll be in some kind of shape to play
Listen,
again.
listen, I hear you loud and clear because I'm on the same path. So I recently just had to go ahead and buy this home workout situation that basically, you only really have to work out for about 15 to 20 minutes max.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a very minimal setup. So
Mm-hmm.
between that for lifting and then for the ability to, like do cardio, since it ain't much transporting you really can do. I mean, you can, but it's kind of weird running around with a mask everywhere.
Right.
So I'm doing jump roping to try to, I can go right outside, in my little space, or I could do it indoors in my bedroom if I need to. And I pretty much got a compact workout set up to where I can take it anywhere and do what I need to do. And it works really well. So you're gonna see me doing more videos advertising that in a minute because it's like, man, this thing is I'll be wiped out from a 20-minute workout doing that and then do 30 minutes on a jump rope. It's like I'm done for the day. So yeah.
That jump rope, and I used to skip rope probably when I was your age.
Look.
But now I have a bicycle that I can ride in the streets, but I have an indoor trainer.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so I can put the bike on the indoor trailer and ride inside.
Nice.
I just actually pulled out my curl bar this morning.
Okay.
Get some curls in, you know. But you know, the craziest thing that I have talked about even with some friends about exercising, that's super crazy, is that it's like you get to the point you go, for what?
Right.
For what? Because
Right.
I have stuff sitting right in my face all the time. I go like, what am I doing this for? I can't go nowhere, can't do nothing. And so what am I doing this for? But I was blessed at the end of October to go and do a club gig in Florida, in Key West. And the craziest thing I found out was like all my traveling and walking through the airports and all that is a part of my workout regimen. So the backpack that I had on that I usually carry, that thing was so heavy walking through the airports. I'll go like, damn, you really haven't done this in a long time, you know. But you know, I persevered through it, you know. Yeah, you know, all that stuff kind of helps us and keeps us motivated and keeps us going. You know, traveling, going to gig, and I mean, look, I've done actually 2 gigs, three gigs, but 2 gigs in 8 months.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
And you used to work on doing a gig every month, right?
oh shoot, we're on the road 2 to 3 weekends every month, pretty much. You know, we take a week off or a month off, you know, but we rolling, you know, and if I'm not working with Gladys, then I get called sometime to work with other people, you know, like Jeffrey Osborne and stuff. And so, you know, it just kind of keeps it all going.
Yeah.
You know? And so I forgot what I was talking about. I'm having an old man moment right now.
You talking about being gone and being at home, only having 2 gigs.
Yeah. And but the exercise.
So you need your nephew here to help you and remind you.
I need y'all here to remind me. Kind of like Mike Tyson and Roy Jones. They need their nephew to remind them how to fight. No. Actually, I was highly entertained. That was a great fight.
It was.
But you know, yeah, I've done 3 gigs, man, like in 8 months, and one thing is like really helps you realize who your friends are.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes, sir.
Who's close to you? Who's
sir.
You know, who cares about you? Who doesn't? You know, and you know, it's a great cleansing time. But you know, it's the thing that God's doing on the earth is, you know, he's weeding out. You know, he's taking the weeds out the grass in your lives. You know, and so you know, that's what I've been doing.
Yeah, no, that's what's up. I mean, I know it's a lot of different activity that we all are like trying to figure out how to navigate during these times. As a professional musician, I mean, you know, you have people who's planning to go on tour dates and people, you know, do clinics and all this other stuff. And it's like, man, it's so crazy trying to get this stuff done with the numbers skyrocketing and then falling and then skyrocketing again and fall. It's just like we kind of on this big kind of seesaw, if you will. Like we don't know what's going to happen day to day. Like one day it's going down and 3 days later it's back up to where it's 500 new cases. It's like, man, what's going on? Like, this is crazy.
But look, I urge everybody and everybody listening on here to write your congressman. Because one thing I woke up, I'm like, you know, you look on the news and everybody is like, the restaurants are failing and the small businesses. But each one of us, musicians, are independent contractors and we're businesses within ourselves. And we get lost in the shuffle. Yeah, the restaurants and the bars are closing. And then they'll talk about the waiters and the waitresses and the Uber drivers, but they don't talk about the musicians. And not only us, but the stage hands and actors and the whole arts industry is suffering behind this. And we need help just like everybody else, even probably before those people, because they own the buildings that we play in.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I want help for everybody. Our country is too great. So I think that musicians should write their congressperson and just let them be aware that, hey, we're individual businesses that are suffering hard at home. And we're waiting on you guys to do something so that we can collect the unemployment, the pandemic unemployment, to get rental assistance or to get mortgage assistance, to get medical or whatever it is. And we need that just as much or more than anybody else. Because a lot of times we are gig to gig, you know, day to day or whatever it is. You know, our life is, the best way I can put it is our life is a complete hustle.
Yep.
Daily.
Mm-hmm.
So what you over there cooking up? Huh? What you got going over there?
Well, I'm just excited for what's happening. You know, things are opening up right now. Not for me, but for us musicians. This is basically what I look forward to every other week, is for us to get up and fellowship. This is the day of fellowship for me, and then I take this podcast very seriously. When we all to get together and collaborate together, even if it's not music, we even can give words of encouragement to someone else.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we're here for. We matter. Musicians does matter.
Yeah. Yeah. Now, as far as your sauce, I know you've been working on that for a minute. What's going on with that?
The sauce is up. It's everything is ready far as the sauce on the production. We just waiting on the far as of the backhand. You know, the backhand of it, as far as of these courts and all that.
Yeah.
So as soon as I can get the courts to deliver what they need to deliver, then I can go right back to my chemist. Shouts out to Josh in Nashville. He's amazing chemist,
mm-hmm.
and I wouldn't have been able to do it if it wasn't for him and picking up the product. So
Right.
as soon as we be able to move it with these courts, basically it's the courts is holding us up, because we were supposed to have been opening up. I mean, putting it out there December, but it seemed like we got to wait 20 days after that. You know, so they went to the court 20 days last month on the 20th. So you got to wait 20 more days after that, and then we can see what they're gonna do for there. And then, as far as the music ministry is a blessing in disguise. I wasn't expecting God to turn it over for me like that, but He's making things happen weekly, and I'm just truly thankful. Even if I have to just go and record something on the weekend, it's just a blessing in disguise. Shout outs to Captain Free on that. I'm just thankful for Sam for making it happen, and Sam Hall for making it happen. If it wasn't for him, he's another musician that's an awesome keyboardist, and I'm just thankful for that. And let's be looking out for my birthday, May 5th. My what they call it, an EP should be out. I'm thankful for that. I should be going in the studio with Tyler Gaston. You know, it's gonna be amazing atmosphere. I've been working with Tyler. He does all our voiceovers, you know, with Drummers United. So basically, we're gonna go on a different revenue. Basically, I'm gonna do 5 songs for my EP. So he's gonna help produce it. He's going to be one of my executive producers on that. So I'm very excited for that. I have every rhythm that I want to do on my EP. So I'll make it happen.
Yep. No, I mean that's on point. I mean, because nowadays, like putting out musical content and doing what you can to expand what it is you're doing, I mean, is like vital to our livelihood now. You know what I mean? Like you almost need an EP to be able to sell just to kind of make sure you getting some other additional income coming in. And
Yes,
a lot of guys is working on music for not just for that reason, but that's one of the reasons that they are, is to try to generate some other means of income and to generate revenue. So yeah, I mean, I know Uncle Daryl, have you ended up recording? I know you was talking about recording some music possibly that you was doing the other day, right?
Yeah.
What you working on right now?
I'm working on this piece. Matter of fact, it's a piece from a kid that I work with in Florida called "But a Dream," and I'm getting some of my friends to play on it: Kevin Chocan, Andrew Boucher, Charles Williams, and I'm just sitting here at home, putting it together. Go over to my V drums, lay down the pocket,
Right.
and work it out. So, I'll let y'all know when it happens.
Yes, sir.
I don't even know what I'm doing with it.
I ain't even sure yet.
I kind of feel like that, field of dreams. If you build it, they will come.
No, check it out. I can send you some percussion beats if you want me to.
Well, you could send me some, but I got my friend Arnold Lucas that used to play with Al Jarreau. He's already gonna hit it up, Yeah.
Messing with you.
And I'm trying to get up the nerve to ask Gerald Albright to work on it.
Oh, see, you trying to cut some heads off with
going straight out.
Hey, Gerald lives here in Denver, and we used to work together years ago with Patrice Rushen. But I actually was honored to sub for him, sub on his gig once.
Okay.
For Ricky Lawson.
Okay.
Ricky called me up and I subbed on his gig, and it was cool. He had a fun gig.
That's what's up.
Mm-hmm.
Well, yeah, right now I'm getting ready to play this clip I was playing on at a shed not too long ago.
Okay.
And it's only 30 seconds, so just bear with me.
Okay. Hey, can I send you something to share?
Yeah, absolutely. You already know.
I'll do that.
You already know. We play it all on here. We gonna be playing new music, everybody's new music. We doing it up. Listen. Well, yeah, no, here's this quick little clip of me doing my Easter speech for 30 seconds on the drums. So y'all just bear with me. And we about to pull that up. So here we go. So yeah, that was just a little 30-second clip for me that I was able to put together and do at a shed that we had more recently. Matt Banks, what's going on, Doc? My mom said hello, Matt. And if you want to jump on here, you can too, bro. You already know it's all love. We ain't tripping. All you gotta do is send the inbox to my inbox and say send me the link, and I got you. But yeah, so
Come on in, Matt.
Yeah, look, it's all good. Matt can come on in. We had him on here the other week too. So
we had other people. I don't know what happened to them.
Oh, yeah, they coming in as they can. You know what I'm saying? We know what time it is. What's going on, Chief?
Oh, there's Ernest.
Yeah, that's Ernest.
Ernest Washington, what's up? You on live?
Can you see me, Daryl?
Everybody can see you.
Yeah, we can see you, Doc.
That's my friend Ernest Washington. He's a vocalist here in Denver.
Nice.
Yeah.
Hello.
I invite.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, what's up, big guy? Can you guys? Oh, I'm in. So
Yeah,
this
yeah,
is the StreamYard.
Yes, sir. We on here right now.
Cool,
Doc.
cool.
Make
Make it do what it do. What's up, Mr. Wolfo? Hey, who is this gentleman I'm speaking with?
My name is Dominique Campbell. I started Turning Point when the pandemic, before the pandemic transpired. But we changed everything to digital. So now we're doing these virtual podcasts, and we helping churches do live streams and doing digital ministry on another scale. So I'm a professional drummer as well. So that's why I like doing this podcast, because I'm a musician too. I know what it was to, when the church was like, we're not giving out no more checks. And you know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm right in it with everybody else trying to figure out how to pivot and maneuver and still make a living and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So, but that's one of the reasons we do the podcast. We want people to see and hear like what musicians are going through during this time, because we're one of the industries, in my opinion, that has been most affected by COVID. You know what I mean? So, yeah, man, I'm excited to have you on here. It's nice to meet you, and yeah, I'm just grateful to partner with Hawk, you know what I'm saying, with Drummers United, and keep this going every other week, and just keep talking to musicians around the globe about what they're dealing with and what they're going through, as far as musicianship. So, man, you can introduce yourself if you want to, so everybody gets to know who you are too on the podcast, and yes, sir.
Absolutely. I'm Ernest Washington, recording artist, vocalist. I'm originally from St. Louis, Missouri, and now here in Denver, Colorado, trying to make what it do like all the rest of us out here, right?
Yeah. Yes, sir.
Did I lose you guys?
I see you back.
I finally got it together. Okay.
Yeah.
With the audio and
if this what it continues to do, am I in a bad spot?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Okay.
You're in a bad spot, bro. I don't know.
So yeah, that's what's happening with. So you're right. It's kind of dampened a lot of things with the shows out here, and I was out with a friend having some tea earlier, just about 20 minutes ago, and we were noticing all these electronic stores and malls. They're packed with people, but they're shutting down restaurants and entertainment and stuff like that. But all these people are piled up in the mall, but they call themselves distancing everyone else from that. I don't. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It seemed like some of the distancing that they're doing it seemed like more economic shifting than certain measures of safety. You know what I'm saying? Because it seemed like certain industries is getting more love than others. And that's an interesting dynamic to see about what you're talking about. Is something I was just having a conversation with somebody about earlier today, where certain industries are still in place and they're still intact, but other ones they just kind of y'all figure it out, So it's kind of weird, but it's what you have to deal with. So you just got to find your way, kind of, and keep navigating through. So, man, I understand exactly what you're saying. So now, TT, I know you got your audio working, so go ahead and talk to the people. Say hello. You can preach if you want to. We like the word of God too.
Look, okay. Well, I guess the word for the day is don't be defeated, because I know it from my computer downstairs to my cell phone to my other computer. So the word for the day is never be defeated. Okay.
Come on now.
But yeah, no, how you faring out there? I know you was busy, doing different things at the church and stuff we talked about last week.
No defeat. Put your feet under your feet, right?
Right. I've been doing good though. Today I guess I'm kind of sad today because we got snow today, so that's probably why our Wi-Fi is acting kind of crazy, because we had a snowstorm last night. So we've been shoveling ourselves out all morning.
They saying where are you located?
I'm in Cleveland, Ohio.
Oh, okay. So you would have a Gladys's band up there.
Oh yeah, yep.
Leon Turner and Joey Green and Elijah.
Oh, right. Literally half the band. Yeah.
Literally, yeah.
Yeah, literally half the band. Yeah, I know all of them.
Yeah. Those, been working with them for the last few years. So,
Okay, yeah, for sure. Right. Leon and yep, all of them. Leon, Elijah, and Joey. I forgot about Joey. Yeah.
So y'all sending snow down here to Colorado because it hasn't started snowing yet, but it looks like.
Oh man, look, this is the first snow of the year, and I mean it hit us heavy today.
Oh really?
It hit us heavy. Yeah, we've been snowed in all morning.
Oh wow, yeah. Well, we've had our first snow started like in August or September.
Oh yeah, see, this is our first one. This is our first one of the year, and I'm telling you, it missed us.
Okay. Great.
Yeah, it missed us.
That's a trick.
But no, I've been doing good. Just working on studio work and just trying to keep busy.
Listen, I understand.
Yeah.
I understand. I mean, we got some major things popping out here in the Bay. That God is allowing to expand. So y'all just be in prayer for me as we keep this thing going. It's some exciting opportunities coming with just building what he's calling for me to do personally. So I'm excited. This is a part of y'all sitting in the manifestation of what God has called for me to do in one aspect. So turning point and doing this for musicians and building out media outlets and doing things of that nature is a part of what he's calling for me to do. So I'm excited, man, just to push out the vision that God has given, especially during the pandemic, because everybody ain't following that path. Some people is off to the wayside and they discouraged and they defeated. Right. Look, so
right.
So what's going on with you, Claire?
So I'm hearing bits and pieces
Okay.
of what's going on, but basically I'm having the same exact
Really?
issue. Now the last one I was out on the road, well, in a different city, so I was sitting in the car, so it was fine. But today, anytime it rains in Florida, and I have Sprint, and it can drizzle in Florida, and the services will immediately stop working. And I'm not exaggerating. And over the last couple of days, we've been getting, the temperature has changed for one. Anything weather related when it comes to Florida, the services start acting real bad.
Oh,
And
wow.
so for like the last 3 days, 2 days, if anything, it's been ridiculous. So I've been missing so many messages. I'll have to put my phone on airplane mode, turn it right back off, and then all the messages come through, and it's like, oh, I can't be doing this all day. So apologize for my coming in and out, but that's that's just what I'm dealing with right now.
Oh man, listen, we understand. It ain't nothing new for me. We we see it all the time, so it's cool. I understand. If you got to pop out and come back in, it's all good.
All right.
Yeah, man. So what did y'all make any more progress with your EP that y'all was working on with your band?
I lost you just that quick. You said, did we make any progress with what? I'm sorry.
With the EP y'all was working on with the band or your album?
Not right now.
Okay.
One of the reasons why I took a break, which basically since the last live we did, I chose to just have everybody take a break. For one, I want to be self-conscious about basically everything that we're going through as it concerns the pandemic.
Right.
It's just one of those things. I don't want to necessarily be held accountable for somebody getting sick. Although I know, something like that wouldn't be necessarily my fault, but you want to cover your butt at all costs. So we're holding out until the beginning of the year to start doing shows again. And then as far as the EP is concerned, most definitely at the first of the year, we'll start revving back up to get some stuff out there for sure.
Yes, sir. I hear you loud and clear on that one. So we're gonna play this quick clip that was sent to me by Uncle Daryl Woolfolk, and then after that we'll be right back. All right.
Waters will turn into wine. Open the eyes of the blind. There's no one like you. There's none like you. Into the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. There's none like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. God is higher than any other. Our God is healer. Awesome power. Our God. Our God. Oh, gates of the darkness you shine. Out of the ashes we rise. There's no one like you. There's none like you. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. And higher than any other. Our God is greater. Power, our God. Our God is greater. Our God is stronger. Higher than
Yeah, that was on point. I like that, Doc.
You like that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I seen you on your V drums. Listen.
No, those are my lifesavers right there. You know.
Okay. Yes, sir.
I mean, you know, I'm in a 1-bedroom, but I got a big kit set up in my sister's basement when I get over there. But you know, I use them like BFD and some Yamaha samples, and that was my pastor playing keys. That was his daughter singing.
Okay, nice.
One of the coolest things about that thing is like they're all in California,
Right?
And I'm in Denver. But
right.
One of the coolest things was like the guitar player was studied violin, and so he put those strings were live on it, which was crazy.
Okay.
And so they're all very well accomplished musicians. Pastor used to play for Promise Keepers for like 3 years.
Oh wow!
When we first met, we were in England doing Philip Bailey's gospel record. We were playing over there. And so it was fun. And so stuff like that, you know, I did that one. I did another one for a friend of mine. in your area, actually in the Bay Area. His name is Michael Droke, and do you know Michael? He works with Babyface and Diana Ross.
Oh wow.
But he did this thing for this young lady, and we did Home, the Stephanie Mills song, because you guys out there had some kind of award ceremony, and she won, but everything was done from afar.
Right.
And so that's what's been keeping me occupied. I wanted to share this right here. I gotta get it. This is the Mevo camera.
Yes, sir.
Are you hip to these?
Yes, sir.
Oh my goodness. This is probably one of the best things you could get. One camera, you can pick out 9 spots, do your own editing and stuff, do transitions from scene to scene. So if you're out, focusing on a band, you can focus out like the keyboard players or different sections of the stage. 1080p. This is one of my best investments right here.
Yep.
Mevo camera.
Yep.
Wow.
So yeah.
I'm a tech head. So
you need to be calling me more because I am too.
listen, I am a tech head. Like I'm telling you, I just ordered something yesterday called Pivo, right?
The little thing that holds your phone.
Yep.
Hey, don't play with me. I know
I'm working with Sling Studio, right? Sling Studio is another thing where you can have up to 10 devices. It costs you about $1,000, but if you're doing live streams for anybody, because you could hook it into like a Focusrite, run that into the board, run the other into your laptop, and then now you got the audio feed coming into there. Now you got your angles with your devices. You don't need a $12 million setup.
Yeah, and see that the Mevo will do that too.
Y'all got money.
You just got to.
You said Sling Studio?
Look it up.
How much does it cost a month?
I don't know if they do financing, but if they do, you'll be killing the game, because the one I was getting ready to order is $1,000.
Oh wow, okay.
It's like
because I've been heavy switchering.
Yep.
I've been heavy switchering. Switcher app.
GoPro is a solid option too. They got some stuff where you could do some live streaming stuff with GoPros as well.
Okay.
But I mean,
so would you recommend that over
switching? I mean, Sling Studio, yes, because you have more capabilities with it than you would.
Yeah, you probably can do more cameras than just iOS stuff. Yeah.
Yep. I mean, so you could plug Sling Studio into like a DSLR. You can run it into a regular camcorder if you want to. You can run it into like you can run it into, of course, a phone or a mobile device of whatever sort. You can run it into a laptop or a desktop, however you want to use it. And then you basically just set up like external webcams if you want to on your joint. So like this camera y'all looking at me on is a Logitech 1080p HD external webcam. So if I want to pick it up off the top of this and turn it around, I could, which is dope if you're doing live streaming, because now I could be sitting behind the screen and editing while I'm doing a live stream at the same time.
Yeah.
And this is a camera, you feel what I'm saying? So then I can have my cell phone and an iPad and, you know what I'm saying, whatever. And what's cool about this thing Pivo I'm getting ready to get is now, instead of me having to go up there or hire somebody else to do a live stream where I need somebody to follow along with somebody, don't have to. All I got to do is lock in on a person's face, like lock their screen into the lock their face into the screen, and it'll follow their face while they walking around on the stage singing or by itself. I ain't got to touch nothing.
What?
You put the phone or your iPad in there, and it literally it'll literally follow you or whatever you decide to lock in on. So let's say you locking in on like somebody drumsticks or something because you want a crazy like I can lock in on your drumsticks while you playing on your set. It'll follow your drumsticks every time you move your drumsticks. It'll move around, trying to follow the sticks where it's going. Or
teach me something today, son. Okay,
this is part of like what I do, right?
It's technology, yeah.
But that's the whole point. Like it's stuff available, but people just not exposed to it. And when you're not exposed to it, you just don't know. So it's like, yeah, let's educate. Let's put some people on. Let's step our production game up because we about to be recording ourselves probably anyway. So
for a long time, I'm telling you,
we about to be in this thing for a minute.
I told somebody the other day. I said I don't understand why everybody is so excited about 2021 because
Listen,
It's going to be the same thing. Everybody feel like, because when 2021 gonna go, like somebody gonna flick a switch and it's going off. Like, no, it's not. It's not.
2021 is just 2020 part 2.
Right, part 2. Continue to be continued.
I mean, and the cool part about it is like, so, and I'll even share my secret sauce with Pivo, right? I signed up as an affiliate with Pivo. Anybody that signs up with the link for it, I get a 7% commission anytime somebody uses it.
Okay.
Hmm.
You understand what I'm saying? So I'm not only buying a product and using it. So anybody that want to learn live streaming or anybody that's hiring me on for a live stream and I recommend it,
Right.
I get a cut from it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
You understand what I'm saying? So that's the game
Right.
now. Musician like that, like affiliate marketing is a huge ordeal. Like I'm about to, like when we get done from here, I'm about to leave and go to a meeting with 2 of my staff. Like literally, like like we about to hash out like marketing, because marketing is one of my expertise. But I didn't learn it I learned it because I was in sales and I understood the power of marketing. When you're in sales, if the marketing is right, people will come in for the sale. And the marketing will sell the product before they ever walk in the door. So it's like you got to make sure that's on point. But this affiliate marketing game is a whole different beast that some musicians know about. But if everybody knew about it at large, we would be eating more. So it's like let's get out here and like, so literally, like I can send whoever the link who want to get the Pivo stuff, and then I get 7% for literally sending you the link and knowing the product.
Can we barter with that 7%? Can you get 4 and I can get 3?
Well, this is the thing. We can always negotiate something. We just got to talk to Uncle Soul Tone about sending me my food first, and then you got to do it.
Oh yeah.
He's the blockhead in the middle right now. Listen, so no, but no, like seriously, that's the name of the game right now, is understanding how to maneuver. You know what I'm saying? Because we have to figure out how to handle the circumstances and situations we're in, because it's not changing.
Right.
In that sense, it's not going to go anywhere. What I believe is going to happen is going to start going just more digital. So where you're going to be doing live concerts, but you're going to probably have to use Jam Kazam or whatever one of these other apps that let you play as a musician at your house. And they probably will tell you be in your studio or whatever.
Have you used Jam Kazam?
I haven't used Jam Kazam. I was told it was decent, but I was told it was another one that was slightly better. But I don't know which one is better between.
Yeah, I have Jam Kazam. I'm set up to use Jam Kazam, but it's I don't know. It's been a few months since I even dealt with it, because the first time it was so evil that I want to throw everything out the window. And the other thing is, like, you just have to set up private rooms, because you got people who are novice on there who want to play with you, and it's just like no, not
No.
Oh, did you know that the Mevo camera, it can transmit to Facebook Live from the camera itself?
I did.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, that's a great thing, and it does the face following too. And now they just came out with a Mevo multicam app, because you do all the editing from your iPad or your iPhone. So now you can use multiple cams on one app from your iPad. When I first got hip to this camera, some friends of mine in LA were using it, and I was like, "How are you switching from scene to scene?" And he was using 2 cameras, and he showed me how to do it. But you can run from the board into this camera and just use like RCA's a 1/4 inch to MIDI into there, and run your mix through that camera and then broadcast it.
Cold-blooded.
So so it's pretty self-contained, but yeah, those cats were slamming. I'm going like, I was listening to them slam, but I'm going like, well, how you doing that? So he had an iPad set up on a mic stand, because he was playing bass and singing at the same time, and he was doing the transitions by just touching his iPad.
Yep. And I know some of them that do it to where you could set a timer.
Yeah.
So you could set the timer to switch the angle every 15, 20 seconds, 30 seconds or something like that.
Yeah, it does that too.
And that's what I'm saying. So it's you got a lot of options. You just gotta you gotta sit down and tinker with this stuff for long enough where you can like I literally learned how to do animated backgrounds on this the other day.
Oh wow.
and how to throw in slides. I'll show you this one. So this is a slide I used for a teaching I did Sunday. And when it was time for everybody to give, this was a slide I threw up. Right? So it's gonna animate out.
Can I just throw that up on my Facebook for any time? I don't even.
Look,
I just need to.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's just learning how to be creative with the elements that you have to work with. Like the only reason I use this as much as I do is because I spend so much time with it, to where I'm just learning how to integrate all of this other stuff. But it's really just like playing drums. Like a lot of the moves I learned over years, like was just stuff eventually I was like, you know what? I feel like doing my left hand on the ride while my right hand is still on the snare, and I'm gonna come down to the floor tom and go back to the hi-hat. And it's like you start just figuring out new ways to just looking at the same thing for a long time, you figure out new ways to use it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So
they're puzzles. I mean, there's just even like this whole DAW thing. I'm learning now how to use EQs and what those things. I can't even think of what they are right now, but just turning all the buttons and the knobs and what they're for and stuff like that. I just bought a thing where you can do the delays and reverbs at the same time. There's one cat always has like 4 delays and 4 reverbs, and he just mixes them up. He's like, you don't have to use like one delay. You can do this and you can do that.
Right.
And he's
are you talking about SQ4U?
No, I'm talking about Waves CLA is a thing that they just came out with yesterday or day before yesterday.
Okay.
Oh wow.
Yeah. And so it's great. What Chris Lord Ames or something like that. He's a producer. He does more rock stuff, but I like his concepts.
Yeah. Well, yeah, man, it's just figuring out how to use this stuff and be more creative and just be a benefit to other people. I mean, literally, like that's how this got started. Like, so, I mean, I got a phone call from Dave. Dave put me in contact with Soul Tone, and then next thing you knew, it was I need help with my live stream for this clinic. Okay, cool. Then that turned into I'm gonna feature you as make you the feature artist on the clinic. Cool. Then I end up going to Vegas, right? And I'm there for a couple of days. We do everything. And then next thing you know, the podcast was initially just leading into that. And then he was like, man, we got to keep this going. I'm like, well, let's do it. Like, what else we going to do? Like, we already talking about musicians matters and stuff that have to do with drummers and guitar players. And I mean, what was the lady's name from last week that played the thing with the 4
the Matt Calvin? He's supposed to have been on here today.
Yeah, that was cold. Like that was crazy. Like that was it was a football field looking xylophone thing. Man, that thing was the tablas. What was it? Is that no, not the tablas?
Marimba.
What was it?
Yeah, that's the tabla.
Marimba.
Yeah. That was
like him being in another country. It's like a day ahead of ours.
Right. I know it's a time difference for sure. So but yeah, man, I'm just excited, man, just to learn and just to enhance and keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So
can I ask a question about this platform? Are you guys telling me that you've had people from overseas on this platform?
Yes, sir. We had a guy. He was from Spain last week. Mm-hmm. The guy from 2 weeks before that was from not Moscow. Where was the guy from who was?
It was Spain and what else? What is it?
It's something with an M, I think.
India.
Yes, he was from India. Yep.
Okay.
Yep.
Wow. Okay.
And his server was working pretty much seamlessly the entire time. He didn't really have any problems that day. We had clear. And matter of fact, he was the one who played the tablas that day. That's why I'm thinking about tablas.
Yeah, bandwidth is pretty cool now. I mean, when we were in Australia in February. And I had no problems talking to people FaceTime or whatever from there here, back to the United States. So, that shouldn't be an issue.
Yeah, I guess it's just sometimes the weather or signals or servers or the internet or whatever. I mean,
gas.
And it's cold. The cold part about it is you use it all day long for everything else, and then use it for something like this, and it don't work. It's like, what the heck? Like my phone been cool all day. And then,
That's how I'm feeling right now.
See, look.
Well, we struggle not against flesh and blood.
Come on, Bishop.
Right, you know.
On the internet all day long. Man, it's just I don't know what's going on. The phone signal bad, the internet signal bad, everything bad.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, and it's another tidbit about live streaming. So live streaming is not based on download; it's based on upload.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So most people who are buying stuff for like I had to switch out my entire system here at the crib to get Xfinity because Xfinity's upload speed is way faster than AT&T or wherever else in my area. So I literally just
our AT&T here.
Yeah, see my AT&T, like the nearest pole from my house where like the signal would be coming from was literally like 7,000 feet away from my house. How we go? Like what the? Like the signal's coming from all the way across town. Like how am I get good signal from across town? It was crazy. But Xfinity, they got fiber optics, so many places on the so that it's all good. But yeah. So I'm gonna play this clip real quick. We got
shout out first.
You said what?
Let me give shout outs first.
Oh, go ahead, huh? You got it.
Shout outs to Amani Laurie. Shout outs to Wesley, Terry Wesley.
Yep.
Shout outs to all of the Laurie family. And shout outs to all of the Gastons that had a part in this CD. It's called Silent Night. I played this percussion piece I guess 3 years ago with Well Waters 3. It was a pretty good, interesting set. Did it downtown. It was an awesome experience. Let's listen to it.
Okay.
Silence night, holy night, all is calm and all is quiet. God in virgin, mother and child, holy air, temperate singing sweet and heavenly peace, oh silent Christ the Jesus, Lord. Jesus, Lord. In heavenly peace. Sleep on heavenly peace. Just rest your head upon your mind. Sleep on. Cause you don't have to cry no more. See him sleeping. Oh. Listen, would you tell him, hurry, I want you to tell him, rest your head, tell him, rest your head on your mind. Every place I know there's no one. It's birth, you see the Bible, it's fulfilled. Rest your head on every place I know there's no one. It's birth, the Bible, see the Bible, it's fulfilled. What you tell them? In heaven, heaven. Everybody, here we go. Raise your hand. Irreplaceable, there's no one. You can't do it. Get to work, you won't win. The Bible, sing it again. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Oh, irreplaceable, there's no one. You can't do it. You won't win. Oh, sing it again. The Bible, sing it again. Raise your hand. Raise your hand. Irreplaceable. Sing it again. Irreplaceable. How many know he's irreplaceable? You're irreplaceable. Irreplaceable. There's nobody like you. There's nobody like you. Sleep. How many know he's irreplaceable? There's no other say. Irreplaceable. Sing it with me. Irreplaceable. There's no one. Irreplaceable. There's no one. Search all over the world. Irreplaceable. There's no one. Search all over the world. Irreplaceable. There's no one. And I can't find nobody. Irreplaceable. There's no one. I can't find nobody. Irreplaceable. There's no one. Irreplaceable. There's no one. Irreplaceable. There's no one. I can't trade you with. Irreplaceable. There's no one. There's no one.
Yes, sir.
It was an awesome experience.
How many years ago was that?
It was 3 years ago. Actually, I played with him quite some time. I played 2 of his CDs with him, and then I played this Christmas CD with him, and then I did what they call it, a single. It's called "Accidental Crazy." If you look it up, "Accidental Crazy" from Michael Laurie. You'll be able to hear me on the percussions with the soul-tone cymbals. And then I did it was Pastor Hall from St. Paul Cathedral out here. He was on the guitar. It was me and Pastor Hall.
Gotcha. That's what's up. I seen you up there on the stage with your suit on. You know, we don't see that all the time. So, you know, y'all cherish that moment in history because he don't always like to put on the suit.
Cut it out.
Me,
But nah, man, that was cool. I mean, it was on point. I mean, so anybody got any words of encouragement they want to give outside of don't be defeated today? Listen, I mean, you know, the woman of God has already brought the word on today, but I just want to open up the floor. You know, if anybody else has a word that they desire to give on today, that they can feel free. Y'all
Be encouraged.
Okay, we'll take that. Anybody else?
actually, I have one. I just have to find it.
Come on, preacher.
Take your time, Doc.
All right, I told y'all.
Take your time.
I'm afraid if I say anything, I'm gonna lose my connection. So
Yeah, this came to me this morning. This is really good. If you see the moon, you see the beauty of God. If you see the sun, you see the power of God. And if you see the mirror, you see the best creation of God. So believe in yourself.
Wow.
Yeah.
Now, I might use it when I preach, just so you know.
That's okay. I'll send it to you.
I'll give you credit the first 2 times, and then after that, you know, it's the word of the Lord that was revealed.
Hey, don't give me no. I ain't looking for the credit. I'm sharing.
I'm just messing. I'm just messing with you.
But you can always send me a tropical punch pack of Kool-Aid. That pays for everything, good and bad. Okay, and once I drink that, away.
Oh, that is hilarious. That is hilarious. Yeah, no, I'm with it. I understand that Kool-Aid ministry is real. Listen,
man, come on, stop playing it, and don't put any like was it live fruit in there? Fresh fruit. Don't put no fresh fruit in the Kool-Aid. Stop playing.
Now I'm gonna tell you what the Kool-Aid combination was in my house growing up as a kid. Okay.
What was it?
It was orange, right?
Mm-hmm.
Kool-Aid with cream soda in it.
Wow.
Woo!
Wow.
My grandmother used to do orange with cream soda in it. Dude, that Kool-Aid was one of the best drinks I ever had in my entire life. It's like orange, it's like an orange creamsicle, like with fizz. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was fantastic. Like,
you gotta make me go to the store today.
Look.
Cream soda is one of my favorite sodas. So
Mine too. So like, because cream soda is not something you're gonna always find all the time. Like, so when you get like a decent, and see the one I used to have to go to the Asian market and get the RC Cola cream soda in the gold. It was like the gold one with the little white letter with the blue outline on it. Doc, listen to me. You talking about some good some thirst quenching ministry. Listen, that was it. Woo! But nah, yeah, that orange with the cream soda in it, I promise you, it's gonna bless your life. That's all I'm gonna say. We food connoisseurs out here too. Trust me, we don't just look like this for nothing. We have been blessed and highly favored of the Lord. The feast of the Lord is always going on around me. But I'm gonna have to change some of that feast into a salad because I'm trying to lose some of this ministry.
Praise God. Me too.
I grow stronger in the Lord. Listen, because it ain't easy, especially during this pandemic. So that's why I'm like, let me get on this jump rope. Let me let me do something. You know what I'm saying? To try to stay active, man. So
and look, y'all do it while y'all young. Because when you get my age,
man, listen,
it's 4 times as hard. Now, I remember listening to my people older than me say the same thing. It's harder when you're older. Look, I turned 62 on the 2nd of November.
Man, you ain't a day over 12. Get out of here. What you said? You said you ain't a day over 12. What you talking about?
62, baby, 1958.
Wow.
It's older. It's harder. It's hard.
Wait, we got the same birthday. My birthday, November 2nd.
Happy birthday, twin.
Yeah, we birthday twins.
I'm praying for both of y'all because y'all both sound like y'all. You know.
Please do. We got problems.
Nah, man, I like to have a good time, y'all. So, no, I'm just, I'm excited about everything that we get to experience, and I mean, not to say that this is like a fun time where it's a great experience that we're going through, but I think the challenges help us to like learn how to cultivate new things, and just to see what people are doing and how they're cultivating, I think is dope to me. So, yeah, man, I'm just grateful again for the opportunity to be able to, man, just serve, man. Like if I don't do nothing else in my life, man, I just want to be remembered for serving and helping somebody else. So that's it, man. Like for me. So
okay, this might be the last thing I say.
Yeah.
These are hard times.
Yep.
But your Bible tell you to count it all joy.
Yeah, fact.
Because I'm here to tell you that I still have money in my account. And I ain't worked since March 8th.
Right.
So from all this, God has been keeping me. I paid my rent this morning.
Look.
And y'all don't see no sweat rings on my hat. You know, and I'm not stressing out about none of it. So count it all joy. Yeah, it's not a good time, but hold on, you know, it's real. It's real.
Well, you got any words you want to share before we before we make our grand arrival to our various destinations?
Shout outs to everybody that was a part of this adventure. I would like to thank DeMarlo Bill for doing our flyer. He did an awesome job on our flyer, and soon we'll have him on here again. And I would like to thank my mentor. He's always there for me.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
It's been a tough ride, every step that I make, and I'm really thankful for you for just giving me the odds and the ends of what to do and what not to do and how to accept it and how to not accept it. It's just an experience of a lifetime that I have you in my life. I would like to thank just everyone that's present on this live stream on today, because if it wasn't for you guys, this live stream wouldn't have been possible.
Amen.
Praise God.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
Amen.
Wait, what just happened?
Ooh, you gotta pray.
Look, we want hold on, cause see, we talking about this last time. See, now y'all about to make me get on this YouTube.
I need a praise break.
Yep.
Give me 2020 praise break.
Listen, all right, you already know I'm ready. Let me get it on tap.
TT, give me a praise break right now. You got the keyboards ready.
What are you talking about?
Right. Look, I got the organ behind me.
Man, listen.
Yeah,
it's
got the organ behind me.
let's see what we can
Oh, okay.
listen. You know, I don't mind no praise break, Doc. Now hold on, here we go. I'm gonna play it in the background and put it in the forefront. Listen, we ain't playing with y'all. Once it load, you know, same thing. As soon as you want to use it, you work fine any other time.
I
As soon as
don't
you want to use it, now I want to buffer for 15 minutes. No, we rebuke you today. Come on. Hold on.
And that tractor trailer was coming down 34th Street to the Queens. And this little girl, traffic enforcement agent, weighed about 90 pounds, soaking wet. And when that truck comes down there, she stood up in the middle of the street and said, and when she lifted up her hand like this, the truck got boom, boom, boom. He shifted all the way down. The truck had power because she had a phone.
What?
Whenever the devil is trying to shut you down, just step in front of him and say, in the name. I still ain't got no help over here. In the name of Jesus. Stop right now. Go back right now. Do it right Turn around and tell your neighbor it stops tonight. Go ahead and tell somebody. Tell three people whatever you're going through, it stops tonight. Your grief is over. Your depression is over.
Okay, now listen. Y'all ain't shouting enough over here. Because y'all not shouting. Y'all not praising it. Man, listen. I told y'all I'm crazy. I told y'all.
I can't move that fast.
Listen. But no, man, it's it's exciting to be on here, man. It's exciting to see you all again, man.
Yeah.
I'm just grateful to be alive. Real talk, like,
Praise God.
y'all could. Everybody else could have new houses and new cars. It's like, man, I'm alive. I'm good. Like, y'all don't understand. Like it's real out here. But I'm just excited, man, and let's just continue to keep each other lifted up, encouraged, and let's just keep going, man, pursuing this music that God has given us these gifts to create and to add value to the world, man. So if anybody else wants to have something to say, TT, you can go ahead and close us out since you brought us in. And Clint, if you got something you want to say, man, it's all good. You know, we'll throw y'all onto the hot seat over here on my left. And you know, where Ak is currently sitting right now, smiling. That might bless him. But yeah, if you got something you want to say, Doc, it's all good.
Well, for me, real quick, just as always, I am appreciative of the opportunity to be on here to Swift. I might as well call you Cuz because we got the last. I'm gonna have to look at our lineage to see if we can for real, see what's going on with that. But TT Creasha and then my newfound brother on here as well. Appreciate, of course, with all the technical difficulties. I had to, I guess, reboot my I forgot what it's called. It's like a hot box that Sprint has, and now it's working perfectly fine after almost a whole hour. So um, that's crazy. So I missed everything. But anyway, definitely appreciate being on here. And if anything, make sure you send me that information for the studio stuff that you use for the camera angles. I want to try that. Yeah, supposed to get back in the studio next week to try to get some stuff done. So hopefully I can utilize that while I'm there. But just like everybody else, man, I honestly I can't really complain too much, as we've all been in the same predicament, pandemic. But I mean, God has definitely been truly good to me and my household, and I haven't wanted for anything at all. So I'm definitely grateful that God always sees fit to take care of this fat boy, this chubby boy. um, but yeah, man, thanks for the opportunity once again, and most definitely everybody continue to be safe wherever you are.
What part of Florida are you in?
I'm in a little country town called Lake Wales,
Near.
but I'm like an hour from Orlando and an hour from Tampa, so I'm like Central Florida.
Okay, I know where you are. As a matter of fact, we were up there in March.
Really?
That area, yeah. We were up in March, yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll definitely I'll add you. I probably have to delete somebody, but I'll definitely make sure to add you on here shortly.
Okay, don't delete nobody over there.
Listen, there's a whole lot of lurkers that's on there that they don't deserve to have that slot.
Yes, sir.
Cool. Yeah, it's a pleasure to meet you. They call you Flatfoot. Why?
Because I don't play with the arch. Pretty much how I play is literally just like this.
Okay.
And everybody plays like that, but I can play the same way, double, triple, just like this.
Okay.
And I didn't know for the longest that Eric Moore actually is flat-footed, but he switches it up. But yeah.
I switch it up too, but I play barefoot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah.
Name of foot.
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Cool. Cool.
Well, TT, you got it. We said we're going to allow you to close us out. The first shall be last, and the last shall be going again in this particular instance.
All right. And let's hope my internet signal stays through this. My internet is still going crazy, but I still haven't given up. So like I said before, my word for the day is don't be defeated.
Right.
And I mean, really, I just encourage everybody to use this time to just use this time while you're home to just cultivate an area that you may not necessarily be as strong in. I've been an advocate for that this whole time. Like, I've been getting more into like the video editing and live streaming and that kind of thing, So I would say, don't let this time discourage you. Let this time push you into something new. And yeah, that's what I'm going to say today. So I'm going to enjoy being in the house for the rest of the day because we're snowed in. And I don't know, I'm going to go downstairs and do something myself to cultivate me and getting better and being greater. So
There you go.
I'm always trying to do something better.
Listen,
so I don't want to
if
talk
y'all
too much
free
because I know my Wi-Fi is messed up.
it's all good. I understand. You sound like Clint a few minutes ago. He was like, "Man, listen, I don't want to say nothing too much because I don't want this internet to start acting crazy on me."
No thing.
Right.
Listen, if y'all are free at 8 o'clock,
Look, when I get off, I'm gonna be on the phone with AT&T.
See, that's yeah. I got Bible study at 8 o'clock tonight on Turning Point Global's Facebook page, and yeah, man. If y'all could tune in, do so. You know what I'm saying? It's. I know everybody at the crib, but if you want to hear a little bit of the word from yours truly, then and it's all good. So yeah, I'm excited about that. YouTube in the background, y'all don't trip. I'm excited about that. And yeah, man, we're gonna sign out of here. And if I see y'all at 8, cool. If I don't, I'm praying that the Lord keep y'all until I guess 2 weeks from now, whenever we all come back together and break bread on this good virtual ministry of fellowship, right? So y'all be blessed and have a good day. And I'll definitely I'll send that information for sure to everybody. And then me and we gonna talk, Uncle Daryl, because we got some tech stuff to talk about.
Oh yeah, yeah. No, we got some techie stuff to talk about.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Y'all have a blessed one.
All right.
All right, man.
All right, peace.
All right,
All right,
bye.
you too.
Bye, everybody.
Right.